My name is Doug Taylor, and I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm completing the dual program of MBA and Master of Pastoral Studies. Before Loyola, I got my business administration degree in Birmingham, Alabama, back in 2011. I pastored a church at this point 24 years and kind of decided it was time to go back and continue learning so I could be effective for those I lead. I chose Loyola because my wife completed her master's a couple of years before I got mine, and she was telling me, you really should go back and get your master's. And I knew I wanted to expand my thinking and continue to grow, but I honestly knew that without a taskmaster, I was going to make excuses, that I was too busy. So I needed a school that would help hold me accountable. Loyola's dual master's program just fit perfectly because of my work in the business world and the church world. I was able to marry both together. So it was perfect for me, still able to be online, accommodate my busy schedule, all the things that we do. It just fit, and it's been a great experience. I grew up in a denominational Baptist church, and so being part of a Catholic university in Lim, it just caused me to create a challenge because of a bit of a learning curve, some of the language barrier, same practices, but just different verbiage. I think that's one of the most challenging things that we had to face, but also most fulfilling because it caused me to step out of my own realm and be more open to new things, which is what learning is. This really caused me to think about how widely could I open my mind and heart to new truths. And I learned so much even about the Catholic faith, about Loyola, even expanded my view of Scripture, just hearing from other voices. So it's been one of the most incredible things ever. Because of the different denominations that gathered, the students were able to inspire each other, coach each other. We had small groups outside of class, which allowed us to build more relationship and really be involved with how's your family, how's your kid. And so it really felt like, as much as possible, that we were actually on campus together. So it was really, really impactful. Again, hearing other thoughts because of people of different denominations, I think it impacted all of us because everyone had to open up another piece of their mind. My church background played a factor in helping with the MBA component because I personally believe that every pastor should take some level of business courses because we're not just managing services on Sunday. We're also leading organizations, making business decisions, planning for the future, leading and creating organizations. And so without that MBA component, I think many pastors are ill-equipped. They can only be inspirational, but cannot necessarily be institutional. And so the MBA course helped me to prayerfully become a better leader, challenge our institution, continue to see ways that we can be most effective. And so it caused me again to test some of our theories. When we're thinking about theology, I'm going back and revamping, okay, based on what I'm teaching, how does this really apply? So the online component, again, was really practical. Because many times you've seen online programs and the information is dated, but everything that we talked about had practical application in this season of life. And so it was a really valuable program. It is challenging, especially as an adult learner with family and job and other endeavors. It can be really, really challenging. However, I think if we're going to be effective, we have to be lifelong learners. And especially those of us that are leaders, the same way we challenge others to put the pedal to the metal as it is and, stretch for things that matter. I would say it's difficult, but it's definitely worth it. We owe it to those that we lead to continue to get better.